Hey darlings, welcome back to a new video. Today I was thinking about discussing a bit about capsule wardrobes. There has been a sort of talks about making a capsule wardrobe in Lolita Fashion. For me personally, the idea of capsule wardrobe is really nice and it's something worth of maybe trying if you're into that kind of thing. In terms of sustainability and really like taking and using your wardrobe to the maximum, I think capsule wardrobes are a really good option for those who want to keep their Lolita wardrobe as minimal as possible, and in that way it doesn't take that much space either. I am not a minimalist at all, as you can see from the background. There is like a lot of material over there, and also my Lolita wardrobe is not minimal at all. It's not a capsule wardrobe and probably will never be. I like the variation in my dresses. I like to kind of pick up the dress based on my mood, and I treasure my dresses so much that I don't feel like giving those away or selling those, because they hold so much sentimental value for me, and also the idea of having a lot of accessories and blouses to coordinate your outfits with. I think those are important to me, to have as many options as possible, because in that way I don't get bored as easily. I personally think that Lolita Fashion is pretty sustainable as it is. In terms of consuming Lolita Fashion, I think we have a lot of second-hand markets, and we also tend to take care of our dresses a lot because they are very expensive and they hold a lot of meaning to them, so we are valuing them more than maybe the fast fashion clothing that we wear every day if you're not a casual Lolita. I think there is like two sides to making Lolita Fashion sustainable, or like thinking about Lolita Fashion as sustainable way of expressing yourself, I guess. You can take it to the capsule wardrobe and like actually really like putting your mind into building your wardrobe so that it's as versatile as possible, and then you can also, which is probably the group that I belong to, is to have a wardrobe that one is happy with and one can use as much as possible, or like being content with the wardrobe. It feels like I'm trying to explain it too much, but the point is that building your wardrobe the way you want is important, whether it is small or big. In my opinion, Lolita Fashion is sustainable consumerism wise, whether you have a small or big wardrobe. There are many reasons why one might want to build capsule wardrobe. Maybe you don't have space, or you are just starting Lolita Fashion. So I don't think either way, whether if you have a lot of dresses or very little dresses, should affect how you see Lolita Fashion. I mean, it's everybody's own decision, and I don't think there is a right or wrong way of doing Lolita Fashion. What I want to Lolitas to feel when they are dressing up is that they are happy and content with their style. Of course, there is I think a limit to how much dresses one person needs, but that is completely my own opinion, and I'm not going to go into that topic this time. I am really happy about my wardrobe right now. I have a lot of, like, I guess most of my dream dresses that I want so far. I don't think I will make my wardrobe larger as it is right now, unless I will be making some dresses. I think my brand wardrobe is full now, but I do have the idea of making new dresses for myself. I do think that making one's own dresses for me is personally a way of expressing my creativity, and it's also honing my skills basically. And then there is the just kind of like the rewarding feeling of making something and actually being able to wear it for me. So I guess when it comes to my wardrobe that I have bought, it's good right now. I am really happy with it. But when it comes to my creativity, I think I want to make more things and create more things, and yeah. So I think for me, the idea of capsule wardrobe would not work because I am such a creative person and I like to make things myself. And in that sense, I don't think it's a bad thing within Lolita Fashion because of the sustainability aspect of Lolita Fashion, which brings me to my initial topic, I guess, of like environmental sustainability. It is, I personally consider it being pretty sustainable because of the secondhand markets and the maintenance of our clothing. We wash them, we repair them, we alter them to fit ourselves, and that sort of things. And in that sense, I don't think there is a need for capsule wardrobes, but it's really up to you what you want. And if you want to be a minimalist and you want to maximize the use of a couple of dresses, then go for the capsule wardrobe. I don't really have much advice that I can give for capsule wardrobes. I think only that like pieces that are really easy to kind of coordinate differently. I would say plain prints, or like plain, they're not prints, but plain dresses, like one color dresses, or like, I don't know, you know, the kind of old school type of dresses that have like one color and maybe white lace or something. I think that kind of dresses might work really well. And then when it comes to blouses, I would say that take a couple of different colors, different kinds of cuts, but try to keep it minimum. And I think the cut is more important than the color to kind of make it work with different kinds of situations and events. And yeah, and I think for accessories, going with the color of the blouse and the dress might work the best. And yeah, I think like staying pretty classic, like not in the like as in Lolita sub-style classic, not in that sense, but staying kind of like timeless and classic in the sense of accessories is probably best, because then you are not going with like Lolita Fashion trends basically. I think like bow clips and maybe pearls or something like that might work the best. But if you have ever made Lolita capsule wardrobe, please let me know in the comment section. What do you think is important when considering making a capsule wardrobe? But yeah, I think like the idea of building a capsule wardrobe in Lolita Fashion is really interesting to me. Although it's not for me, I think it's fun that people are doing that sort of thing, and I think it's really helping with bringing forth different kinds of way of doing Lolita Fashion, and especially like not sticking to the stigma of like not being able to wear the same coordinate multiple times, because that would be unfashionable. That's like nonsense. That's absolutely horrible way of thinking that one couldn't wear something again. I'm actually encountering this problem in my coordinating process a lot, because when I come up with coordinates, I usually think, or like the first thing that comes to my mind is like, have I done this before? Can I wear these barriers because I just wore them in the last video? And then I'm just like, no, brain, no! Like, shut your mouth! I mean, it's okay to wear same accessories or same dress like day after another. It's just in our heads, the idea of not being able to wear, because that would be unfashionable. Why? I mean, if it's like, if the clothes are clean and they are not smelly or something like that, then like go for it. It's not unfashionable. It's not a bad thing. I think it's really nice to be kind of like breaking those kind of like false ideas of not being able to do something because somebody else said it, and going against that. It's really courageous and it's bold and it's really awesome. I really like that we have as a fashion subgroup we have evolved through that ideology that we couldn't wear the same coordinates, because we can and we will and we should, and go for it, do it now. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe hopefully it provided you some new ideas about what to think about Lolita Fashion and like coordinating things and that sort of thing. But yeah, we will see you next time then. Bye!